The final part of today's video is about the power of Python's built-in libraries. Think of Python as a base platform, and these libraries are the pre-built toolboxes you can use instantly. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. What if you need to know if a file exists before you try to delete it? Or if you need to create a new folder? The OS library is your best friend. You can use any library by installing and importing it, but with these built-in libraries, you can just import them and use them directly without installing anything. In this example, I use the OS library to work with files and directories via the path command. You call the library name followed by the function you want to use. I am using the first code block to detect if a specific file exists using the exists command in the file name. In the second block, I check for a folder. If it doesn't exist yet, I create it using the makedirs command. These are my two most used commands in this library so far. Let's run the first block now and disable the second. Because the file exists, the condition is true, and the file found message executes. Now, I'll deactivate the first block and enable the second. Because the folder doesn't exist yet, the code inside the if function will execute and create it. The next built-in library in this video is Datetime. As the name suggests, it works with the current date and time on your machine. Here, I have a variable that uses the .now function to get a datetime object. Then, I use the strftime string format time function to format the output. Y for year, M for month, D for day, H for hour, M for minute, and S for second. You can format these in any order you want. I then use that formatted text to write down the system history. Libraries are a fundamental part of coding. They are efficient and reliable. Perhaps in future episodes, we will learn how to use libraries like pandas for advanced data processing or requests to get data from the internet.